Everyone, welcome to another edition of Dani Dishes. I swear this black eye is never going away. I think for some reason it just wants to live on my face forever. Technically tomorrow would be February 5th and it's going to mark 3 weeks of having it on my face. So I guess time will tell to see how long it's really going to last, but I'm hoping that it's gone in the next 2 weeks before I go to Disney World because I really don't want to have it in all of my photos again. It kind of like made it work with the Star Wars theme, but not so much with Princess Weekend. So let's all keep positive thoughts that this thing will go away, or I can magically find something to just put over it. I'll just run like this and look totally normal. I'm sure everyone will get it. But it is a new week. Sorry, I'm a little sick, getting a little something from the wife. Thank you for that. The joys of living with someone that is sick. But I wanted to check in. There was a lot of things like going on in my mind mentally, and there's been a lot of adjustments recently. And one thing I was thinking about, I was living like so much in the past couple days and living in this like frustration and anger mode about things that are going on in my life that I can't really control. And what it made me think about was last year at this time. And I had just gotten back from New Orleans. Thank you, Time Hop, for kind of reminding me about what I was doing in the past on this day. And I'm just thinking that I'm feeling in a much better place. And it's not so much about the number on the scale. There is a difference. It's lower now than it was then. But it's something about actually committing to my mental health and my emotional level, if you will, and having it be more consistent. And so I had decided that that was my word for last year, failed at that miserably, trying it again for 2015. And I think so far, about 6 weeks into the new year, I am definitely feeling more consistent when it comes to healthy eating, tracking, movement, making sure to check in with myself. But for some reason, like the confidence level and the ability of the self-doubt to creep in is becoming more consistent. And that's not what I was going for. And it's interesting, what I was thinking about during my run yesterday was, not judging a book by its cover. And I think that being on a weight loss journey or a journey at all kind of at least has made me a lot more empathetic to what people are going through and not really looking at someone and trying to pigeonhole them or trying to figure out, that clearly this is what's going on just by looking at them. And you really can't, because you have no idea what's going on inside. You have no idea the story that's being told in their brain. And that's something that I usually think about because, people that don't know me or meet me for the first time are just like, oh, this is this, runner girl that is fit and in shape, and they have no idea that inside it's like, bleh. It's just a mess of self-doubt and lacking confidence and the background of the eating disorders and depression and all those things that don't necessarily go away, that they're still there, and that, I want to work on being more consistent at figuring out how to lessen the self-doubt and how to lessen the ability that other people have over my mental state. Does that make sense? Like how much I allow people to influence how I feel. And this is something that I've worked on a long time, and I still need to work on it, but I think that's something that needs to happen in the next couple weeks, is really focusing on finding a confidence, like squashing the self-doubt and making it stay. Like that's the thing that I don't know. Like, can confidence always be there? Or is it like they say, like motivation and bathing, where you have to continuously work on it over and over again? So for me, it definitely is not something that is stuck so far. Can it happen at some point? I'm not really sure. I'm hoping so, because I'm really tired of being in this cycle of being like, everything's awesome, I'm awesome, and then be like, I'm the worst person in the world. Like, I'm never going to be able to keep the weight off. I'm never going to be able to run what I want to do. I don't even know why I try. And those like ups and downs and juxtapositions are overwhelming, and it's tiring. Like, I don't want to be in my brain anymore sometimes, like just that battle back and forth. So I'm reaching out to you guys to help. So Is it something where you found that your confidence is just always there, you're amazing every day, everything is smooth sailing, it's roses, it's unicorns, it's all of that? Or do you also go through those cycles of confident, really self-doubtful, confident, lots of self-doubt? So if you have that confidence all the time, is there something that you did to help get there? Are you still working on it? Like, share with me what you're going through when it comes to the confidence versus self-doubt, and I'm going to continue to work on sharing what I'm going to try to do. Okay, so that's what at least I'm working on this week, and if it's something that you are also working with or have already mastered, please share your thoughts with me. I would really appreciate it. But no matter what, remember, don't judge a book by its cover, because you do not know what the story is going on inside. All right? Have an amazing week.